What's up, explorers? So today I'm going to be fixing some things that I noticed I need to fix with my van build. Over time, I learned that these things are a problem, and I'm just going to correct them and take you all along with me. Let's get started. This right here is annoying to me. So yeah, as you can tell, like, this is just overlapping another piece of vinyl on the floor. And when I try to sweep the dirt out, the dirt gets caught on this ledge. So instead of having it overlapping this one, I'm gonna overlap this one with this one. So basically taking this one and putting it over top of this one. And then that way I can sweep out all the dirt and I don't have to worry about it getting caught on this. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side, so when I try to get dirt from over here, it doesn't get caught on that ledge as well. I'm sorry if you do hear dogs barking. I'm in a neighborhood, so yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with like the neighborhood noise. First thing I need to do is remove this border so I can get this vinyl up. And as you can see here how I had that just basically screwed down and covered this rough edge of the vinyl. And then under here you can see OSB board. And that OSB board is not secured down to anything. It's just laid across the floor with this mounted over top. So this actually secures this down to where you cannot move this. So this right here is actually attached to this piece, and it's screwed in using a decking screw, and that keeps this from moving and sliding all over the place. The next thing we have to do is get that decking screw out. I have to be careful about is this is my diesel heater tank, and it's attached to this. So when I lift this up and move this, there is a fuel line also attached to this. So I got to be careful not to pull that out and spill diesel fluid everywhere. It's pretty chilly today, so I'm going to turn on this diesel heater and get some heat even with the door wide open. It's still stuck. I removed all the screws, unless I put another one in it. Alright, there we go. Gotta be careful with that fuel line. Right. So what I'm gonna do here is just lift this edge up. So you can see I tucked everything under it. And then I'm gonna tuck this back down under that. There we go. Now with this side, I can already see that there's going to be a problem. Or maybe not. The problem that I've run into now is, see how these edges are kind of like buckled? This, I'm gonna have to trim this stuff up. Just a little bit. Like, as y'all can tell, your build doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be like a perfect dream YouTube build. Like, this build, I have no previous build experience, and I just did what I could and made it look halfway decent. And I literally used OSB board without having to glue them down or mount them to the floor, because I use all this stuff to hold it down. I think it's called a floating floor. But yeah, I just use all this stuff to secure it down, and nothing slides. It doesn't go anywhere. So now, like, there's grits and stuff all over here. I can literally, oh, let me move my sandals out of the way. I don't want to put dirt in those. I can literally brush it out the door now without it getting caught on these edges. So much better already. And perfect. One more thing fixed with my build after living in it and discovering this. That's why your build doesn't have to be perfect by the time you move in it. A lot of people move in and then build as they go because they learn and see the things that they need, and it's just better that way sometimes. But what I did was, I was in this van probably for like 6 months before I put this floor down. Previously, I had carpet, which was an absolute nightmare because my water jug, my 5-gallon water jug, it condensation gets on it and it sweats, and it made a ring of mold at the bottom of it in the carpet. So I cut all that mess out, threw the carpet away, the underlayment and all of that, and put down this vinyl flooring, which my parents had redid their house and they had this extra flooring, and I just crafted it up and made this my floor as well. So it's the same as in my parents' house, and you can't beat free flooring. Let's see. Yeah, it was like that. What was it? Let's see if I can remember how this even went at this point. Here we go. All right. So what I'm gonna have to do is just make new holes. Oh well. All right, got that back. And this is one of those points that would squeak. So what I like to do is sit and make sure that this doesn't squeak or rub, make noises. I hate that. We're all good. With that one decking screw, this is secured down. And this dang 10 kilowatt diesel heater is gonna run me out of here. It's honestly the little things like fixing the edges on my floor that can make this a more comfortable and functional living space. Because like I said before, I couldn't get all the dirt because it would get caught on that lip. But now that I can just take a rag and wipe the dirt out and then sanitize the floor without having it get caught, it's gonna be so more enjoyable to clean, much more relaxing in here because there's not gonna be dirt in corners and, you know, that type of stuff. So just remember that if you plan on building out a van, or if you already have a van, it's just little fixes that can make things better. Don't overcomplicate your build if you don't have to, or if you're not a perfectionist or want it perfectly like showcaseable on YouTube. Just don't worry about it. Build what you can if you have no build experience, and just hide it. Because I've hidden so many flaws in my stuff in here that it's not even funny, but you can't see it because it's hidden. Now it's time to get all this junk back in order off of the bed. And I'm hoping that my foot doesn't get caught on this and actually pulls it up now. Yeah, that thing speaks to you and it catches you off guard so many times. You're like, what is that? And I'm like, oh, the diesel heater. Yeah, don't want to spray this bear spray in here. Already been through that. I also like to keep a bag of just like extra miscellaneous screws, like the screws that I use on my build, because they come out and you can easily repair them. So save all the screws, even if you don't think you'll ever need them again, because they can come in handy. Next project is this, because this dang thing has been popping out ever since I put them there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use spray adhesive, and I'm just gonna glue that back. Oh, I should clean the nozzle, huh? All right, take two. Let's try this again. Oh no. All right, hopefully that stays this time. We'll see though. It'll probably pop back out. Another thing I'm hoping to fix soon is this Velcro system, how I put my blackout curtain up there. I'm hoping to fix these soon because they come off and then they sag, and yeah, it's just annoying. But we're gonna save this for another time. All right, explorers, I hope you enjoyed this van build maintenance video. It's just things like this that you have to do when you live in a van, because stuff will start to fall apart or squeak, or you'll just notice that you need to change something. So this is like one of them things that you have to do in van life. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate every view. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I really appreciate having such an amazing community. But until next time, explorers, peace, love, and have a great day wherever you are.